Today my speech will be over obesity in the U.S. Obesity is the condition of being grossly fat or overweight and just having too much body fat in general. Now before I get started, I want to point out that muscle fat is completely different than fat. If you have muscle on your body, you're going to weigh more than you do with just fat on your body. Of course, muscle looks better. You can have two people that are about the same height and about the same roundness, and one can weigh 15 pounds more than the other because one is more muscular than the other. Granted that fat does not look good, you could weigh less, but that's not the point. You want to be a healthy fit, and you can be healthy fit through working out. More than 1/3 of U.S. adults are obese. That is 39% of us. Obesity can cause many life-threatening illnesses, such as heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, and even certain cancers. 29% of Kansas citizens are obese. And obesity is the highest in middle-aged classes. So if you're anywhere through 40 to 59, that's when obesity is the highest out of everybody. Neuroscientist Jody Cameron, which has her doctorate, Pittsburgh School of Medicine Tommy Boone, and exercise psychiatrist Edward Lakowski explain what might happen during exercise. Like I had talked about the difference between fat and muscle weight. Exercising is so good for your body, and it can benefit you in more ways than one. It's the best way to make yourself a better person, make yourself feel better about the day, everything. There's not a negative to working out. And they explain this, and I found their information, and I want to present that to you guys. When you're exercising, all different parts of your body get different benefits. Your muscles get benefited from the ATP and the glucose. And even though your muscles contain very little amounts of this, after it is all gone, the body uses to pump extra blood to get more oxygen into your muscles. Now ATP, that just helps pump the extra oxygen, and the body calls on glucose, which is leftover sugars from the glycogen that you've eaten throughout the day. This gives you your energy, and it helps, and it's honestly not just helps, it's what you need to control and contract your movement. When you're lifting, tiny tears appear in your muscles, and that's how your muscles grow. After you get those tiny tears, throughout the next 2 or 3 days, those tiny tears get bigger and stronger, and that's how your muscles grow. In your lungs, the body may need up to 15 times more oxygen while you're working out than what you would be doing just sitting on the couch watching TV. This makes you breathe heavier and faster. And breathing heavier and faster helps your lungs expand, and once they hit their final capacity, that's when your body hits its peak. Once they've expanded as much as they can, that's when you know, okay, I've hit my peak. And somebody that's more fit has a bigger capacity, and they can work out longer and harder than most others. Your heart benefits very well through exercise. It increases your heart rate to start with, and that helps circulate more oxygen, O2, via the blood. Now, you want more oxygen circulating through your body. That's just awesome for your body in general. And exercise also stimulates growth of new blood vessels. Awesome. Which can decrease blood pressure. So people that are more fit have less chance of, having a high blood pressure. They're just healthier in general, like we had talked about earlier. More exercise, the more proficient becomes to work harder and faster. So the more you exercise, the harder and faster you can go. When you first start, you're not going to be able to work out near as hard, run as far, run as fast, do as many crunches. lift as heavy as the person who's been doing it for 50 years. That person has built up an awesome immune system and body, and their body is used to it. You can also build your body like that, but it's going to take time. Your brain also is affected through this, and it immediately, your brain cells function at a higher level. And when your brain cells are functioning at a higher level, this helps awakens your body. It makes you feel awake, refreshed. You're just ready to take on the world. And let me tell you, for somebody that lifts, I can honestly say, after a good lift, I never just like, oh, well, that was a waste of time. I'm always like, I feel great. I want to go do more. It's awesome. It's so beneficial for your life. Those benefits are awesome, and they can help you become a better person. Now we're going to talk about the 3 different types, or there's tons and tons of types of exercise. But I've narrowed down 3 different types of exercise. And one of them is cardiovascular training. And there's all types of cardiovascular training. And those are to help your body get used to the type of training being done. Running, sprinting, walking, cycling. There's circuits. And circuits are doing like 4 different exercises, 45 seconds of one, straight to 45 seconds of another, to 45 seconds of the other, to 45 seconds of the other. About a minute rest, repeat. This is awesome for your body. It helps build up your immune system, helps build up your heart rate. But it's not fun at first. It is hard. All exercising will be hard at first, but it'll all be worth it in the long run. Then there's aerobic interval training, which is going hard for short periods of time, and then taking those short periods of time of rest. So, sprint for 15 seconds, rest for 15 seconds. Sprint, 15 seconds, rest, 15 seconds. There's low intensity, long duration. Now this is what a lot of people start out with. You don't just jump into the hardest workouts you can do. If you haven't worked out, you're going to want to just walk every night, jog every night, maybe cycle every night. You want to build your body up, and this is that type of workout that you do. Medium pace, medium duration. This is mainly done for fat loss. It takes 70% of your heart rate max. And then there's high intensity, short duration. This is my favorite type. This is what weight training falls under. And it's 80 to 85% of your heart rate max, and it's very demanding on your body. But like I said, it's worth it in the end. Now the very last type of exercising I would like to talk about is weight training. As a cheerleader in college, my favorite thing to do was lift after practice. And the reason I chose lifting over other types of exercise was because I found it more beneficial to me than any other type. Granted, I still run and walk and just do normal activities, but lifting, I think, is the best thing that has happened to me. And there's so many benefits to it. Lifting helps burn calories throughout the day. When you work out, your metabolism increases so much because it's so demanding on your body that you continue to burn calories even after you stop. And that's a very good benefit. The thing about weight training is it's not repeated. Like, you don't have to walk around in a circle for 45 minutes. You can pick so many different exercises and you can do them. And it keeps it entertaining. It doesn't make it last as long. You keep your body various different exercises, and it keeps you in the mode, in the zone, just to keep pumping iron. It helps bone density improvement, and it also increases the strength of tissue, muscle, and tendons. Weight training, you put a lot of pressure on all your joints, but it helps also strengthen them. A lot of people say it's bad. Well, it's also good. There is oxygen getting to those muscles that you wouldn't be getting from anywhere else. It improves the quality of life. if you look at a 50-year-old who has been working out and weight training and staying in good shape compared to a 50-year-old who hasn't done any exercise, he will look in a lot better shape than the one who hasn't. It's just beneficial. I can't stress enough how beneficial it is and how easy it is to keep obesity out of America. And the reason that it burns more calories throughout the day, we'll jump back to that, is because your muscle is trying to overrun your fat. And you're building on your muscle every time you weight train. And that continues to happen throughout the day, even when you stop. Your muscles grow, which burns your fat. I could weight train for an hour and be getting the benefits of it for the next 7 hours. Because as my muscles grow and they tear and they get bigger, it's taking over the fat in my body, which is awesome. So I just wanted to let everybody know how easy it is to get this done. And there's really no reason why you can't throw in a 20-minute exercise throughout the day. Exercising doesn't have to be 2 hours. It could be 10 minutes. It could be any type of exercise. But obesity in America is getting bad, and there's so many ways to prevent it.